Up here at the 12 o'clock position and not canceling his drone this time is our purple Zerg player from Empire. It is Empire.viOLet. His opponent at the 6 o'clock position, holding off that 6 pool with just the barest amount of defense. Wow, just one very, very injured Marine running back into a bunker behind the mineral line. It is oGs.TheSC, our blue Terran player.
Yep, held it beautifully.
Yes.
Good job. You know, we were talking about this during the break. There's a new Spider-Man movie coming out.
There is.
Why?
I don't know.
Why
would you reboot it already?
Yeah, I don't know.
Doesn't make any sense. Well, I mean, I guess I did see Spider-Man 3, so I can understand why they want to, you know, just kind of brush that under the rug. But
still, though.
No, I agree. I don't see any reason for it.
Well, so banter going back and forth between our players.
Yeah,
I see
some crying eyes there.
Saying Cats Pajamas is the best caster I've ever seen, and Violet's like, I know. So good.
I mean, that's what I figure all top-level Korean players are saying at any given point in time, really. So.
Like his beard. I hope it comes back fuller than it ever has before.
I trimmed it again this morning.
Did you?
So yes,
you did.
Because now it's nice and filled in. So.
You gotta actually let that thing go, man. I mean, IPL 4 is only about 2.5 weeks away now.
I don't think I can ever return to that sort of a phase.
You have to. Well, you have to get it full enough that you can do something fun with it, you know? I'm not saying, like, make a windmill out of facial hair or something, but...
Have contemplated doing that.
It's pretty cool, but...
Yep.
I think, you gotta let it go, man. You gotta let it grow. Go and grow.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I can do that.
Wants to be free, yo.
Yeah, I guess
facial hair.
I'm in California. I've seen some... the precedent is set here that if you move to San Francisco and you plan to have facial hair, you pretty much have to let it go ridiculous. So
it's true. That is true. I have seen quite a bit of that.
All right. Well, our first barracks finishing up now for the SDC has gas after that, so looks like it's going to be... I think this is the first time we're going to see a standard one-base reactored Hellion expand, I believe.
Well, he did one in the first game.
But it was off of a... what was the first thing? It was on Shakur's Plateau.
Yeah, he just did a Reactor Hellion expand.
I thought he went CC first.
No.
Oh.
Sorry, man.
I'm almost positive he went CC first, as a matter of fact.
He might have.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. He might have.
All right.
I don't know, man. It was only like 30 minutes ago.
That's true. It's a really long time. Hey, a gas steal from Violet. I've seen him do this a couple of times, but it doesn't do much to... I mean, it annoys a Terran player at the beginning. They only need one gas to do a Reactor Hellion expand anyway, so... And looks like Violet's just going to keep throwing away 6 minerals every time.
Yeah, I mean, most Terrans don't need it quite as early as this. But, you know, there is always the possibility of very early Cloaked Banshees and crazy stuff like that. And STC does do that kind of thing once in a while, but I think Violet is just kind of keeping this alive, too, so that his drone can maybe get out and do a little bit more scouting later on as well.
Oh, looks like he finished it.
Never mind. Never mind. It's one of those days where, like, every time I say something... player just does the opposite.
Well, you know, this may feed into what we were talking about, though. You know, we said Violet picked this map specifically for a reason. It's very difficult for a Zerg player to get a third base here. So he probably has some sort of strong 2-base attack in mind, and wants to make sure that his opponent isn't going to have the early gas necessary, you know, for something like very, very quick Cloak Banshees, things along those lines.
Yeah, it's true. At least that proves to all the people that are like, IPL casters know what's going to happen ahead of time. They watch the replays. No, we don't.
No.
We have no idea, and we like it that way.
We got these like 10 minutes before we went live.
Yeah. Honestly, when it comes down to it, just like wouldn't be any fun if we knew what was going to happen.
No, not at all. Let's see here. At least I don't think so.
That SCV was like, move over, Hellions, I got this.
One boss of an SCV, and injured as he is, he's going to come out and he's going to start repairing the command center. One nice little delayed Zergling scout. Or, no, sorry, Marines are going to come kill it.
Yep. No scouting for him.
Yep. No, running into the Zergling there, head first.
Well,
brave
you got to
Marines.
go out with, it's a Zergling equivalent of going out with guns blazed. Going out with claws waving.
Claws waving.
Go out with claws waving.
Yes. Hooray!
And
all right. Queen taking a little bit of damage there. Spine Crawler's up the front, so Violet's going to remain plenty safe now from the Hellion pressure at the beginning of the game. STC producing a couple more Hellions, though. We'll see if he goes up to 6. No, immediately switching off, just producing 4, and going to start adding on a couple more barracks for an eventual siege tank push.
Yep. And I want to point out something in the main right now, too, in the main base of Violet.
Okay.
He actually, check it out. Oh, down to the left. He started a creep tumor.
Ah, yes, he did.
It's good. Yeah. If you kind of watch, a lot of Zerg players will inject with their first queen and then use the second amount of energy for a creep tumor on the edge of the creep. I think that's a really nice way to do it, too. I mean, that way you can get the creep started early, get it spread really quickly. You don't really need those larvae quite as much in the very early stages of the game, so... And we have a neat little thing that a lot of Zerg players do.
We have seen in, even at the Lone Star Clash over the week, which I hope you guys checked out. It was a really well-run tournament. Very, very fun to watch. Red Bull LAN as well, so congrats to everyone who put that on. It was fun to watch those events. But the Lone Star Clash of Violet actually had some really, really nice creep spread at the very beginning of games. And just sacrificing a Hellion there. Wants to make sure that he has one of each color, it appears.
Oh, yeah. Why not? Gotta collect them all.
You gotta work on those aesthetics.
Every single one of them, yep. And we need one with like Protoss shield, so it's like blue sort of around the outside.
Ooh, good call.
Yeah, man.
You're a thinker. That's what you do.
I'm the ideas guy.
I like it. Oh,
right. Medevac's already on the way here for STC, so pretty quick Medevac drops potentially coming out from our Terran player. Stim getting pretty close to done as well. Right away starts combat shields, so he's going to have some beefy Marines for this.
And Violet.
Roach Rush from Violet.
Out with a good number of roaches. He's also got another 20 lings coming up here, and he's actually triple gassing in lair behind this.
Yeah, so this is kind of something that you see more done to take advantage of players that go for reactored Hellions in the early game and kind of stay on that for a little while. This isn't going to work quite as well because STC has a lot of Marines here, but we'll have to see. Oh, yeah, Violet turning around right away, but he's got to fight. Otherwise, he's just losing, waiting for those reinforcements to come in.
Yeah, and he does have a number of reinforcements. He actually made a ton of lings behind this as well. He's still got 25 on the field in addition to those 7 roaches that are still hanging behind. STC is forced to pick up. He doesn't have a lot of defenses back at home. He's trying to get siege mode as quick as possible. That's not going to be up in time. Oh, these SCVs trying to get away. A few get picked off. The bunker doesn't stand a chance. This base is going to be denied.
Yeah, man, he's going to be able to clean up the natural expansion really easily. STC trying to use the target firing of the roaches to get in there and get a couple extra hits on them, but not going to work too well. Yeah, he's going to need to lift that orbital command too, most likely.
Very nice job killing off the supply depots, though. So Violet has supply blocked his opponent. STC can only invest in supply depots for now, and Violet, in the meantime, has gone up to lair tech and that triple gas, but he's not thrown down any tech yet. There we go. There's a Spire.
Yep. So we will have Mutalisks on the way from STC, or not from STC, from Violet here pretty soon. And that's still enough roaches potentially to take out those Marines. Oh, the Zerglings are going down, so never mind. It might not be quite enough.
Yeah, looks like he's going to pick off a couple more Marines, and then he's going to have to start scooting back home, and that's indeed what he's going to do. But STC will, of course, pursue, so Violet's just going to have to pick off as many Marines as he can before those roaches all die.
Yeah, that siege take on the high ground, too, is going to kind of end his fun here, so
yeah,
that's going to be about it. Last roach is getting taken out.
Yeah,
STC stamping out bugs like the Orkin Man.
So he is.
He is going home. But will he have enough to defend this Mutalisk harassment? I mean, it's going to be tough, dude. I mean, Mutalisks are going to come out. He's not going to have a lot of Marines left over to hold this off, and Violet might be able to do a little bit of bouncing between the bases.
Let's see here. He's going to have enough for, well, it's going to be about 6 or 7 mutas whenever this does eventually pop. But he's already got a huge number of Zerglings on the field. Once again, 35 at this stage in the game, maybe wanting to make another huge push. STC rolling out with 3 tanks, but of course, Marine numbers are very, very far down.
Yep, definitely true. It's cool to see Violet kind of react to how his opponent plays, too. You know, we've seen him kind of shift his style from kind of a very macro-intensive one in the first game to just being very, very aggressive in his recent games here, too. And we'll have to see if he can make enough units to hold this off. Like you said, the Marine count is so low, it shouldn't be too tough for him.
Just 19 Marines. He is producing 5 at a time now. SCC moving up to go ahead and deny some creep tumors. Looks like he moved up and just saw the edge of the morphing in Banelings. So Violet's got 8 of those ready to go, 8 more on the way, and he's already got 7 mutas on the field.
Yep. And here comes the push from STC. Might be able to cause a cancel on that third base. We'll have to see. Here comes the flank.
Yeah. Big wave of units coming in. He's not even attacking with the mutas as well.
No,
he's just going to swing into the main.
Yeah. See, I said flank, and then it wasn't a flank.
Wow.
I saw the mutas coming down, and I thought they'd come in, but no, they're just going right to the main base.
Oh, totally
There's nothing there
unprepared.
to defend.
Oh, wow. STC may just be dead here in a second. The third base is coming up for Violet now. There is a third command center for the STC, so he will be able to reproduce his SCVs very quickly. But a lot of production going to get camped now. Could even take out the supply depots once again, further frustrating the STC. Finally, Violet has to move away here, but he is reproducing a very large force. Looks like, I apologize, STC tried to drop in the top right-hand corner, but that was cleaned up pretty quickly by the Queens.
Yep. Super Queen with only a couple hit points left here.
Yep.
And the Muta's getting a little bit confused, taking a little bit more damage, but they bounce back into the main again.
Yeah.
Going to kill off a few more SCVs potentially here.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be able to knock out a couple more, then eventually flying away. He has killed 17 workers this entire time. Yep. There's a big Ling run by into the natural as well. More units coming out now. The Siege Tank taking quite some damage. It's going to go down.
Yep, and the Baneling's coming in here as well. Oh, no. Goodbye, SCVs, or not.
No, they're running around to the other
SCVs.
side. Oh, it's so tense.
Oh, the humanity.
Bye-bye. There go the workers. 35 workers killed.
That's rough, man. 115 to 40 supply. He's got the gold.
Yep. Going for the gold.
It's going to be tough for STC to come back from this one, to say the least.
Yeah, well, all right. The Roach follow-up to this is only one Roach strong, unfortunately. Bye-bye.
Well, we can see now why Violet picked this map. You know, doing that very early Roach rush to take advantage of the fact that STC does go for a lot of Marine medevac stuff early on. Won't really have what it takes to defend it. Can catch him in that big open map area in the middle.
Yeah. This is a fun brand to play out of Violet as well. This was kind of a cool map choice. Oh, picks off the medevac as well. So just 47 supply to 132. I think one big follow-up for Violet will be enough.
Yeah, things not working out at all this game for STC. And so it looks like Violet should be able to tie this up with this game, barring some sort of gigantic mistake. You know, he'd kind of have to move his army right in range of the siege tanks and Marines and just kind of stop move them. I don't think he's going to do that
just
this game.
sit there.
I don't know.
Give him some free kills. I think you could even remax quick enough after that to still beat him. But
I haven't been very good with my predictions this series, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to do that.
I think I'm with you here, and I'm pretty sure that Violet's going to take this game.
Yeah. Well, he's taking a fourth right now.
Yes.
Building up that big Baneling army.
Yeah, how many Banelings does he already have out? 19. This is going to be 34.
15 more on the way, yeah. Yeah.
+1 attacks just finished up for those mutas as well. He's going to pick away at the SCV that was constructing the next factory. He's just being super annoying.
This is kind of reminding me a little bit of how Lucira used to play. Just a very heavy Baneling-centered Mutaling Baneling composition. Haven't seen him for a while. He's been in a couple things here and there, but
yeah, most notably at that MLG Winter Arena recently.
Yep, exactly. But I feel like I'm getting Lucira deprived, you know?
I know. I hope he makes it out.
Here we go.
All right, a bunch of units rolling in. We'll see if SCC has what it takes to hold this off. He does have a nice little spot on the high ground. There's just so many units here for Violet. The rest of this is going to get cleaned up. There's a GG.